So artists all over the world are uniting to help erase COVID-19, and it all started right here in San Diego. Thanks to this guy right here, artist Michael Buckmiller. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So first of all, this is called Erase COVID. It's a project that is involving artists from all over the place. Tell me about it.
Yeah, so when the pandemic hit, I'm an artist. I've been doing art for 20 years, and I just wanted to do my part and help. So I started making some public safety themed artwork to try to get out the word. And I reached out to some of my friends who are also artists to see if they wanted to join me and do it together. And a few weeks later, we're up to 70 artists from 10 countries. We've got people from, all over the US participating.
Do you remember the moment where the idea kind of came to you? Was there a certain piece of art that first kind of came into your mind?
Yeah, I mean, I was doing this for my day job originally, which is at Graphic Business Solutions. They ended up being the printing and fulfillment partner for the project. And originally the idea was to just this was before the stay-at-home orders, and we have a lot of clients that have offices that still had people going in. So we just wanted to do some break room posters of here's some things to keep in mind. And as I was trying to do them, the bullet points, it's just hard to process all that information. Yeah. So on one piece of art, so I was like, I'm just going to make one bullet, one poster. And I did one about hand washing. And I come from a rock poster background. So I was like, I'm just going to try it like that and see what happens. And it looked great. So I showed my coworkers and everyone was like, wow, this is really good. Could you do more like this? So that's when it sort of clicked. And I was like, yeah, this might resonate with people and people might actually appreciate it and take it in. So that's when I started looking around and reaching out to some of my friends who are artists and seeing what they were up to and if they wanted to do it. And some already were.
That's what I was going to ask, how you got connected with people around the world, but I'm sure it's kind of a snowball, word of mouth, one to the...
Yeah, so the first round were, since I've been doing art for so long, I've been published in books and done gallery shows. So I have a small circle of friends that I know that we've worked together. We've had book signings together. So I reached out to them first. And some of them I saw on Instagram were already doing it. So those were pretty easy sells. And then after I had a handful of them on board, I reached out to a next wave of artists, people that might know my work or my name, but I don't know personally. But once they saw the other artists that were on board, they all said yes. And then once you got them, then you just it just keeps going and going. And now I'm just trying to keep up with it.
And I noticed, okay, so it's a serious message that we're portraying, but it's fun artwork. I saw, one that said, stay the expletive home. So some are a little bit R-rated.
Yeah, it's, I didn't want to art direct it too much. These are really talented folks. So I just sort of gave them the idea, it just something that can help people in these times. And it's up to the artist to interpret how they want to help people. So some took it very literally and they're CDC bullets. Some are inspirational messages, and we have everything in between.
So here's how it works. That art is out there on your website, which we'll give to people, but people can just share the art for free, which is awesome, or they can pay for it. And tell me what happens when they pay for it. Where does this money go?
So we've set it up so that all of the profits from the sales on the site get split evenly between the artist, the printer, and our charity partner, which is Music Cares. They have a specific COVID-19 relief fund that goes directly to supporting those in the music industry. So all the sales from the site go to help those three groups specifically.
And you and I were talking about this earlier. Sometimes people think, oh, they're musicians, they're well off. I mean, the term struggling artist exists for a reason. These are people who now can't work, can't pay rent, can't feed themselves. So this money is going to really help people.
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of people have this preconceived notion of musician as sort of the rock star filling stadiums. And I mean, there are some that do that, but the majority are, more working class artists. And this isn't just musicians either. This is everyone in the music industry, people that are tuning guitars, doing lights, taking tickets at the door, making the artwork. And there's a large working class music industry, and without being able to tour, no one has any income right now.
And you were saying it very like all different sorts of art. There are stores out there who quickly need to get certain signs, you know, in there, whether it be a takeout, delivery, or whatever. So your artwork can help for that. Or if someone just wants something fun to share on social or in their home, so you guys kind of cover the gamut there.
Yeah, and we have all different types of art. We've got tattoo artists, we've got children's book illustrators, we have muralists, we have Oscar-nominated directors who've done, you know, the box trolls. We have cake decorators. We have, you know, it's just all over the place. All walks of life coming together to try to help people out.
And really, it was your idea that you started only about a month ago, and it's only getting bigger. So I wish you the best. Give everyone the website where they can find this art.
So the website is erasecovid.com.
Okay, erasecovid.com. And then before we go, please introduce us to your friend back there.
This guy is he's my buddy. We're in a band together. He's the singer. I'm the backing band. This is SPO20.
I have so many more questions that I'm afraid to ask, but as long as you guys are practicing social distancing.
We got 6 feet between us. We're all right.
All right, perfect. Michael Buckmiller, erasecovid.com. So go support local artists, printers, and those musicians as well. Great idea.
Thank you so much for having me.